years ago, the celestial August, the son of the heaven, Yunglo of the illustrious of Ming Dynasty, commanded Kowenyu to make a bell.
Kowenyu, you are a worthy official. That is why I order you to make a bell, such size that the sound might be heard for 100 li.
Yes, my lord.
The voice of the bell should be strengthened with brass, and deepened with gold, and sweetened with silver. And the face and its great lips should be graven with blessed saying from the sacred books. It should be placed in the center of the imperial capital.
My men and I will strive to fulfill your command.
Kowenyu assembled the master molders and renowned bellsmiths of the empire, and all men of great repute and cunning in foundry work.
Yunglo commanded me to make a bell. In order to fulfill his command, I need all of you.
You can count on us. We will strike in all things to do the behest of the Son of Heaven.
They labored exceedingly, like giants, neglecting rest and sleep, and the comforts of life, toiling day and night in obedience to Kowenyu.
Why? Why did the metals rebel one against another, and silver will not mingle to iron despite our great labor and ceaseless care?
The Son of Heaven heard the result, and was angry, but he did not speak.
Prepare the molds and kindle the fire once more, and melt the metal.
All the work was repeated. The bell was cast for the second time.
How could that be? The result was even worse.
They refused to blend with one another.
There is no uniformity in the bell, and the sides of it are cracked and fissured. Its lips are slagged and split asunder.
We have to repeat the labor.
Because of Kowenyu's dismay, he went home. He saw his lovely daughter, Kongay, waiting for his arrival.
Father, there's a letter for you.
The Son of Heaven sent a message to Kowenyu, written upon lemon-colored silk and sealed with the seal of dragon, containing these words. From the mighty Yunglo, the sublime Tate sung, the celestial and august, whose reign is called Ming to Kowenyu, twice thou hast betrayed the trust we have designed graciously to place in thee. If thy head shall be severed from thy neck, tremble and obey. When Kongay saw the dragon seal, she fainted with fear for her father's sake.
What happened?
You fainted. Take a rest until you regain your strength.
I still can't rest nor sleep, thinking of my father's danger.
Because of what happened, she sold some of her jewels, and with the money she obtained, she went to an astrologer to advise her.
How can I save my father from peril impending over him?
Gold and brass will never meet in wedlock. Silver and iron will never embrace, until the flesh of a maiden be melted with the crucible, until the blood of a virgin be mixed with the metals in their fusion.
Kongay went home sadly, but she kept all she had heard and told no one what she had done.
Father, can I come with you at the foundry?
Yes, of course.
All the workmen wrought their tasks in silence. All fixed their eyes to the eyes of Kowenyu. He prepared to give the signal to cast, but before he lifted his finger, a cry caused him to turn his head.
For the sake of my father!
Kongay, no!
Even as she cried, she leaped into the white flawed metal, and the lava of the furnace roared to receive her. Because of what happened, the father of Kongay fainted and could bear him like one dead to his home.
The command of the Emperor has to be obeyed. Back to your work.
The work of the molders has to be finished, hopeless as the result might be. Yet the glow of the metal seemed purer and whiter than before, and there was no sign of the beautiful body that had been entombed. The bell looked so perfect, the sound of it reached even beyond the distance of 100 li, and yet also like some vast voice, littering a name, the name of Kongay.
Now let's answer the guy's question. Number 1, who are the characters in the story? Yes, Aaron. Yes, the lake. Kongay, Yonglu, Wanyu. Very good. Number 2, what is the conflict in the story? Yes, Aaron.
The conflict in the story when Huang Liu and his servants failed to make the bell for the second time.
Very good. Now let's
ancient bell. Why? Because as we all know in the story, Konghai jumped and shed his blood in order to make the bell beautiful and to provide sound. And why hero? We can consider Konghai as a hero because as we all know in the ancient time, a bell is very useful because it serves as a signal for the townspeople.
Group 2. Yes, Winnie. Our group decided to make the title of the story The Voice of the Lost Soul. Because whenever the bell strikes, the voice of Konghai represents it. Since you understand our story for today, please get 1/4 sheet of paper and we will have the quiz. Time's up!